What's going on, everyone? DeBears here with a quick build video. So I've been rocking this hunter build for a little while and thought it was time to release it to the world as this episode is wrapping up. So we got the Gifted Conviction chest armor featured here, and its armor perk is called the Gift of Certainty, which says activating Ascension or Tempest Strike throws bouncing explosives at nearby targets that jolt and damage them. And this bottom portion, jolting nearby targets, grants you damage resistance, which we're going to be keying in on for the rest of our build. Now let's hover to the mods. You already saw a couple of them, but bottom we got the two that I usually have, but just since I really needed resilience, I needed to forego the time dilation, so we have Empowered Finish instead. For the legs, since we got two arc weapons, we will have two arc surges and then more resilience. For the chest, since we're going to be rocking a glaive, if you have two lucent blades on, you can fill up or power up, whatever you want to call it, that meter for the glaive in only 3 shots if you have two lucent blades on, and that's why I have those on. And the last mod is really up to you, whatever you feel like. For the arms, we got a heavy-handed, since we'll be using our melee ability quite a lot, and 2 harmonic loaders to help with those 2 arc weapons, as well as the harmonic siphon up in the top to help with those arc weapons, and 2 hands-on mods to help get our super back a little bit faster. Now the weapons, we got my breach light, which I made a video about how cool this weapon was a while ago, and I got it with Pugilist and Swashbuckler, pretty great combo for a melee type build. And then we got my favorite glaive ever, the Edge of Concurrence, and with its special exotic perk, if you long press when the energy is full, which because we have those 2 lucent blades mods, it fills up in 3 shots, we can load a super powerful shot that jolts targets and unleashes chain lightning on impact, which by using that to jolt targets, we get that damage resistance from the exotic chest piece that we're wearing. As well as I have the Song of Ir-Yût down on the bottom, just because it was arc, and I have that crafted with those 2 perks, Rewind Rounds and Bait and Switch. Now, since this isn't really a crazy endgame build, I'll just show this Lost Sector here. As we can see, we jolted that guy and got 2 resist down on the bottom left, and that happens every time we jolt someone. So I'll rock over here and show off the Gifted Conviction part with Ascension. We can see those little bouncing things go around, and we have 3 resist, since we jolted a lot of guys there. Now I'll get to another focused area. Show off the Tempest Strike. You can see there's the little bouncing grenades again. We got a resist ×3. And with everything going on, we can have either one of those up almost at all times. Except, of course, I don't have Prismatic. So even though we got 4 resist, we do have the new super. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Just gonna be using these an awful lot. Scorching everyone we can. Jolting everyone we can. Getting that resist up. And with that resist being so high, we're able to stay in the fight extra long. So we got that 4 resist, but I mean, you can see my health bar is like barely going down, even though I'm getting blasted. Well, now that I don't have resist, it's a little tough, but as long as we're running around, activating all those abilities. Let me take out these guys real quick. Alright, so there you have it. There you can see it without any enemies, those little bombs popping out. But that's about it, honestly. So I'll head over to the subclass. We got just the new super, because it's new and it's cool. I got Gambler's Dodge on, just in case we happen to run out of a melee and we have our class ability and want to use it. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Honestly, it'd probably be better to use that one, but just for the fact that if I really need a melee, I can get one back real fast. And we got Storm Grenade. Then, of course, since on Prismatic you can't have both Tempest Strike and Ascension on, this is why I have just the straight-up Arc subclass, so you can use both of them. And for the fragments, we got the Spark of Focus, so we can have our class ability regeneration get super fast. And since we're going to be running around a lot, we should have that back mostly all the time. Defeating a jolted target grants Ionic Trace, which helps gets our abilities back. Finishers make you amplified. I mean, once you're in an Arc subclass, you want to be amplified all the time, so if you're not amplified, it's just another way to get amplified. And that plus 10 recovery is pretty nice too. And your Arc Grenades jolt targets with the Spark of Shock. Just tons of ways to jolt everyone so we can get that damage resist and keep it up as long as possible. That's about it. I'll have some more build videos coming out when the new episode rolls around next week. So until then, I will catch everyone later. Peace.